before us we are graced with the latest offering from RSI, the Apollo Medivac. As you can see, the Apollo has spawned in my extra large hangar because I have a lot of ships and I refuse to part with a single ship. We kick off this review with my favourite part, the rear end. Here we can see the speediness of the ramp animation, which is surprisingly fast for this large of a ship. Upon entering the ship, we now see the docking collar, which is the collar that docks in a docking manner to the collar. And we are of course graced with another very nice animation here. The main corridor of the ship is almost exactly what we saw in the concept. It is a beautiful rendition of the original, and the natural light alongside the bright lighting really adds to an atmosphere of cleanliness and health. Moving on to the storage where we can meet the crew.
Whoa! Dude, what's all that stuff you're grabbing?
Tools! Tools! Duct tape, zip ties, and gloves. I have to have my tools. Fetish shit. I like to bind. I like to be bound. That's not important. Don't ask me questions. I'm not taking questions.
Righty then, let's move on to the starboard cargo bay instead. Luckily, the cargo and storage area are both mirrored, so there's another one which we will find on the starboard side of the ship. Starboard means to the right. I'm using my big boy words today. The Apollo offers us a meager but not entirely relevant 32 SCUs of cargo space. The only difference I've found between the two storage spaces is that one has an engineering terminal, the other does not.
I'm the Golden God. I'm taking action. I gotta go. Whoa.
We continue our procession through the design language of RSI into the med bay. The Apollo comes with 3 different modules, that being the different tier of medical beds you can see on screen now. You have Tier 3, which is for minor injuries, Tier 2 for moderate injuries, and Tier 1 is of course for the most severe of injuries. These spaces are very successfully designed with a design language with ample space for your procession and your doodads. The medical bays very neatly come with their own grenade storage compartments as well. Both sides of the ship feature these medical bays and both have their own dedicated toilet.
I just wanna be pure.
We're moving along now quickly towards the bridge where we can find the skylight, which does bring sun into the Apollo. Now that we are safe, we can see the component compartment. We have our components to the left and to the right behind a couple of doors.
Charlie and I, we go down the sewer, and first thing we do is to preserve our clothes. We take our clothes off. We get totally naked because you don't want to get wet.
We have now arrived at the greatest bridge in Star Citizen history, gracing us with the greatest great design that has ever grated before. It has a dedicated bridge elevator. What more do I need to say? All it needs is some gun storage and we're golden. It is perfect. Now let's fly this bitch. Oh wait, I'm getting a call.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Now that's what I'd like to call a money shot right there, lads, don't you agree? The Apollo is of course foremost a hospital ship or an ambulance to ferry injured and dying patients across the universe to safety. But in combat, the Apollo is fairly decent. It's not going to win any medals or win any wars for you, but that's not what it's meant for. It's not supposed to go up against its enemies head on, it's supposed to take hits, survive, and get you out of danger. Much like a mighty Stegosaurus, it's not intended for the attack, but it can defend itself against smaller and some larger foes. If I flew the Apollo Triage into combat in PvP, the only thing you would find is me dead. The ship is not intended for any sort of PvP, so get that idea right out of your mind. In PvE, however, the Apollo is still very capable of holding its own against the AI. As I also own a Drake Corsair, I found myself mostly comparing the Apollo Triage to that ship, as I found the flight characteristics of both ships being very similar. Though they are different ships in terms of what they are meant to do, I still find that they fly very much the same. and they also offer the same amenities.
What? No!
Though of course, the Drake Corsair lacks all the medical amenities, and the Apollo Triage lacks all the guns. These numbers are of course provided by Urkel Games, a fantastic fan resource to compare ships at.
Dumb bitch.
The Apollo Triage may not be the best ship up in the sky, but it can certainly hold its own close to the ground, where it can easily take out any and all enemy turrets, and it's also a perfect companionship to the mercenary that loves doing bunker missions, where this ship excels. It offers incredible amounts of space for you to put all the gear that you have taken from the ground, and it also offers you a place where you can easily find safe harbor to heal yourself after taking a couple of shots.
I started blasting. Bang! Bang! No, I don't see so good, so I missed. Then they ran away. I ran after them. Bang! Tried to shoot them in the back, but I don't want so good either.
And now for something completely different.
The Apollo Medivac has stunned me, both in its craftsmanship, beauty, and most importantly, its usability. It is a wonderful ship for someone that enjoys bunker running like me. It is my current daily driver due to the ease of use and that the ship is quite rugged and capable. It can face the day-to-day trouble I find myself in, and I'm thoroughly impressed with what CIG has created. However, the mirrors in the bathrooms don't work, so don't buy this piece of shit. Thank you all very much for watching. More videos soon to come, yet again. I have been quite surprised to the response to my previous video, my CitizenCon 2955 predictions that are quite schizo. I believe another one may or may not be in works. I've not really had that discussion yet with the other side of my head, but we will soon see.
Consider subscribe.
Again, thank you very much for watching, and I'd also like to take this time to apologize for the behavior of my crew.
Oh, you bastard!
No, wait, no.